Hello, I'm Matthew Fink,
And I'm Jack Gianetto.
and welcome to the first ever episode of the RC podcast. Today, we have two guests, Quinn Pogge and Andrew Dupper. They are both sophomores here at Rock Canyon. So, how has your day been?
It's been going good.
Yeah, what about you, Andrew?
It's not bad at all.
What did you do
Nice.
today?
I had choir, some choir leadership after that, AP US History, English 2 honors, and then rehearsal for the play.
Woo.
Ooh.
Good for you.
And
Getting out there.
You, Quinn?
Let's see, what did I do? I started out with AP Environmental Science, I went to some English 2, then capped off the day with honors trig pre-calc.
Neat.
All right.
So, y'all went to the activities fair, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Did you sign up for any new clubs at the activity fair?
I re-signed up for Esports Club and TSA, but I also signed up for a table tennis club.
Table tennis? Oh, well, I'm proud of you. That's a really cool thing. Good for you.
What about you, Andrew?
I'm gonna need a second to compose myself.
That's all right. Take as long as you need.
Oh God. All right. So I re-signed up for speech and debate club, drama club, all the things I already did, and I also joined chess club and pulse club, which is has to do with music and singing. Same thing as all the other stuff I already do.
All
Nice.
right. Good for you.
I guess so far this first month, what has been your favorite class that you've taken this year?
Probably Intro to Biotech, it's been really fun. Light homework load.
And what about you, Andrew?
It's either mixed select choir or maybe even AP US History. They're both kind of interesting classes.
You like U.S. history?
Well, I didn't think I did, but the class makes it a lot more interesting than I thought it was.
Yeah, he's a sophomore in AP US History.
Oh,
I
wow.
see a lot of those.
You
Mm.
don't.
Smart boy.
I guess now we'll go on to our first topic of the day. Jack, you wanna?
Yeah, I got you. This is our freshman class part of the podcast. Our first question for both of you. How do you feel about the new freshman class?
That's a broad question. Like,
What's your feelings?
I mean, so far I feel like they haven't been too interfering. Like there haven't been like a huge group of freshmen that caught my eyes, except for at the start of the year when all the freshmen are just getting to high school and they're trying to find out where all their friends are and they just stand like aimlessly in the main lobby and nobody can move throughout there. It's kind of annoying. But other
I
than
gotcha.
that, they've been okay.
Yeah. They're not too bad. Not too bad. Everybody's a freshman at some point. Everybody's annoying at some point, and
Mhm.
I wouldn't say these are particularly awful freshmen.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think these freshmen are any different last year when you were all freshmen?
Nah.
I feel like we were a lot more awkward as freshmen. These freshmen are more. They went to high
Chilled.
school more smoothly.
Well, I know one difference is that our class is definitely bigger than this year's freshmen,
That's a
and
fact.
we are the biggest class
So
so
bad.
far.
We're
So,
the biggest class.
Yep.
Clap for that.
They are.
Yeah. Let's clap that out, boys. Let's clap that out.
I like it a lot, except
Love to
not
see it.
really, because it's really cramped and everywhere. Anyways, so how have you changed since you were a freshman?
I'd probably say worse work habits, but
Worse?
smarter. Yeah, because at freshman year you like you start out you're eager to learn high school, but then sophomore and just probably going on you just find more and more ways to do less amount of work but still achieve good grades, and then you start like sacrificing sleep.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I understand. Everything
I'm a
sort of
bit
changes.
the opposite. Bit of the opposite over here.
You got better?
Definitely got better at doing the work as the year went on. Definitely. I started off
whoop-de-doo.
pretty rough.
Good for you, Mr. AP US History.
Yeah, that's what they
Mhm.
call me.
AP US History man?
Yeah.
All right, well, how do you feel when you were booed last year?
Oh, I think it's funny. It's pretty
yeah,
funny.
yeah. I mean, I didn't take offense to it. Now it's tradition.
Do you think
And then
some
you get to do
people-
it the year after.
Yeah, you get to
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, I had a ton of fun booing the freshman.
Do you think some people do take offense to it?
Some of the newer freshmen might, because Mr. Abner did not make the overhead announcement about the warning for freshmen this year. But I
They
doubt.
did do that.
I don't think a lot of people take offense to it.
Yeah, it's like a rite of passage, proving
Yeah.
you're in high school. That's how I take it, anyways. I mean, it could be worse. They could throw stuff at you.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
that.
Not like that.
Well, I mean,
Anyways.
they did throw flour in the senior section, but that's not the point.
Oh, that was terrible. I saw like the complete aftermath of that. Some people were just covered.
Speaking of the assembly, I'm assuming both of you went to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you personally boo the freshmen?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How'd you
Nice.
feel?
I mean, felt a little bit refreshing. I was like, that's not
Not
me on the
there.
receiving end this time.
I mean, it's fun. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's,
it's fun to see like the freshmen just standing around, not knowing how to do the cheers, and everyone is just booing them.
Yeah,
Neat.
you were confused.
Yep.
It was
Well-
funny to watch.
We'll go on to our next topic here. You guys like Brenda's cookies, right? We all
Yeah.
know it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Like, what do you personally think about Brenda's cookies?
Oh, I consume them at an unhealthy rate. Last year I was averaging 2 a day.
Ooh.
I took that down this year to 1 a day, but it's still pretty unhealthy. But you know, it's a great addiction to develop. A great addiction.
I'll usually get one every other day during my break during AP World History, because all my other classes, whenever we have breaks, cafeteria isn't open. But yeah, they're really good. I like them.
So,
I gotcha.
you've probably heard of this, but cookies were in fact marked up 50% at the start of school.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
instead of them costing 50 cents, they now cost 75 cents. It's an attempt to make more money and put it to something else. How do you feel about the cookies being marked up?
Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a difference. Well, I'm more of a recreational consumer of Brenda's cookies, so I don't really notice the difference that much. But for people who consume the cookies a ton, they might be a little more outraged. But I mean, it's 25 cents more per cookie, and so it adds up to a ton at the end of the year. The school can use for other important things, and at the end of the day, it's just a cookie. It's like 25 cents a cookie.
You know,
yeah.
I will never knock a good business decision.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gonna keep buying Brenda's cookies, and 25 cents per year extra for every cookie when they were already making a lot of money on all the cookies. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna put the money somewhere where it needs to be, so I'll pay 25 cents extra.
All right. Before we continue on with those questions, what if I told you that a student is responsible for the markup?
Oh.
Name and address.
Yeah, then I'd like to have a just a. I don't want to do anything. I just want to talk. Just give them a quick chat.
But is 25 cents really that big of a difference?
No,
No.
Exactly.
but I mean, it would have been a little better if like staff or a teacher came up with the idea rather than one of our
Well,
own.
I mean, who?
China.
One of our own trying to thwart
Yep.
us.
Yeah,
We've been betrayed.
yeah.
Is that your hot take? All right.
I think just a little, just slight.
Well,
All right.
you're still gonna buy cookies, right?
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
They're just too good
Nothing
to
will
pass up.
change in my buying habits.
yep.
They're too good.
Would you also raise up the price if it was going towards something in the school?
Oh yeah, if it was going towards something important.
I
What
mean, I
would
imagine
you-
it's staying in a school, so.
What
Yeah.
would you put it into in the school if you just got a bit of extra money?
I would-
Oh, I'm not sure.
I would probably put in like the student grants.
Hmm.
Like I know,
Oh.
like
That's smart.
whenever somebody needs money to go to like a state or national event for an activity or athletics, I think that's a pretty good use of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I got you.
I would do that too.
I would clean the parking lot. I mean,
Oh, that's a better.
that
That's
too.
actually a better idea,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah,
problem with
considering how
cleaning
bad
that.
That
it
probably
is,
doesn't cost as
just
much.
The beginning of the
That-
year.
Yeah, it just
Dumpster.
requires people to do it.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not, in my personal opinion, it's not too bad of a markup. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it could.
Oh yeah, it's just really not that bad.
Yeah. Well, I guess our next topic is just how the start of the school year has been for you. So, let Jack take this one.
All right then. So what do you think about the first month? I mean, you're back. You're getting into it. What do you think of it?
I mean, getting back into it was kind of tough. Like being able to go somewhere like here free, you don't have too much responsibilities that you have to worry about. Then you come back, you have like 7 different syllabuses you have to sign. You have online pre-class quizzes you need to turn in. It's a lot of stuff to remember. But then once you get into it, you got a lot better. Now it's going a lot more smoothly. It's nice to know people who are in my classes and start to get to know the personalities of the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of think the same thing. You know, the first 2 or 3 weeks is kind of tough, but then after that, it's just all right. I'm back at it. I know what I'm doing this time, so it's definitely a lot easier than first year.
Oh, I understand that. I mean, well, at least in my opinion, the class load's a lot more, but
Oh,
we know
yeah.
where everything is now.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as like socially awkward as it was last year being a freshman. It's easier with most people and teachers. But besides that, are you looking forward to anything in the coming year? Just like school events, anything in particular?
Oh, homecoming. The homecoming week events, they were so much fun. Like the homecoming football game, that was like one of my highlights of all the events that happened last year.
I agree. That was fun.
Well,
Yeah,
I
this
know
is-
one thing that everyone should be excited for, and that's Peter and the Starcatcher,
Oh yeah,
the fall
Oh,
play.
Fall
Alright.
play.
All right,
Coming
continue.
to you sometime in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew.
Yeah, fall play. It is the last week of September.
Was it?
Yeah, it's last week of September. It's gonna be a great show. It's Peter and Starcatcher, so it's a comedy.
Is it
So,
actually?
Yeah, it's actually a comedy.
I'm working on the set. I don't even know anything about the play.
It's
I'll
a
be
pretty
honest.
funny show. Yeah, there's pirates. There's
Doesn't it
British
take place, like-
sailors.
Isn't it Peter Pan before Peter Pan?
Yeah, it's Peter Pan before Peter Pan, so it's kind of the origin story. So you get to see all the characters that you already know in a kind of more insane setting. A lot more
Insane.
jokes than the original.
I got you. Less kid-like.
Yeah, definitely less kid-like. It's there's a lot more like kind of like backstory to all the characters, and it's a good show, funny show. If you come out, you will be entertained.
And also,
Alright.
while you're at it, go see the 10-minute play festival.
This is true. Yes.
September 12th, I believe.
I do know that one. September 12th.
Go see that while you're at it.
That's gonna be a good one.
All right then. Well, the next question is, have there been any hardships yet? Like any struggles early on in the year?
I mean, I kind of feel like now, and a lot of other students are feeling it, is now like now we're ending the wave of back to school. Oh, we're starting all the chapters. Now we're all having our chapter 1 or unit 1 tests. A lot of people are stressed out because, it's the first big test of the school year. So that's kind of been hard, doing all the homework, all the reviews, all labs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that maybe like the homework load kind of crept up a little bit.
Yeah.
On at least me this year. And
Yep.
Snuck out of nowhere.
like this week especially, there have been nights where I'm just like, I had no clue I had this much homework.
Yeah, I'm feeling that tonight.
I know what you mean. I think I have like 5 unit tests in the next week and a half, and
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of studying to do.
3-day weekend coming up though, so that's when I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
cramming
oh,
all
yeah.
of that.
Well,
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Seeing as
Tomorrow.
we're recording this on the 29th,
We are recording it on the 29th. Thank you.
August 29th.
August
So I
29th,
guess you could say
29th.
that your homework load has caused unnecessary stress in your life.
Yes, I fully 100% agree with that.
What have you been doing to relieve that stress?
Not much, to be honest. I mean, I just taking
Crying
breaks
in the
and playing
shower.
on- Yep. Taking breaks, playing on my computer with my friends. But I also do work part time, so I do most of that in my spare time when I'm not doing work.
Getting that pay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, this has been a pretty good talk. So
Thanks for coming on.
here at the RC Update, we always say, let's end the podcast with a joke. So,
all right.
do y'all have
Okay.
any jokes in mind?
I have a joke. I have a joke in mind.
He does have a joke.
I have a joke in mind. So, you've all heard about wood-fired pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Where's pizza gonna get a job now? Thank you. I've been working on that one for a while.
This has been the very first episode of the RC Update with your host, Matthew Fink.
And Jack Gianetto. Thanks for coming on, folks.